Okay. We are live, I believe. Correct? I believe so. Let me double check real quick and see if it works like that. Sorry for those that are watching. This is my first time streaming, so yeah. So I don't know how to. I'm trying to make sure it's up and everything. Okay, yeah, it's up. Okay, be right with you. I wasn't able to do a test stream. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so here we are on a custom in space. This is Space Engineers for you, those of you that don't know, uh, all that jazz. I'm getting up from the cockpit. Sorry if that was too quick for anybody. That's just how the game works. This is outside. This is what it looks like, roughly speaking. It's nighttime, so it's a little harder to see, which was not really the original plan, but it is what it is. I don't want to be out here too long because we are in the atmosphere, so yeah. We have Ike and we have Mr.Ralph with us. We have another person coming soon. That's my logo that I need to fix because that's not how it's supposed to look. But yeah, I have a VTuber. I have a 2D model eventually coming soon. And when I get that up, you'll see it in the bottom right where on my screen where it says ore collection, no drill. Right underneath that, you'll see my a little 2D model. So that you'll have a little face to put with the voice eventually. But yeah. Okay. So what we're doing here on this planet, a short story little thingamahoover to go with this, is we are basically space pioneers. We got word that there from a insider source that there was a uninhabited, completely uninhabited planet, which obviously who knows if that's true, but we thought it was financially worth it to invest our money and come out and explore this vast planet that we're going to be dropping down on soon, very very soon, and it's just a nice experience to see whether we can turn this potentially hostile planet into a not so hostile anymore someday civilization. And yeah, let's see where this takes off and have some fun on Calcera, and let's try to survive Calcera. Let's do the old convert to ship. Back. So this might be a bit of a shocker to you, but you don't want to drop the drop stuff too soon, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit. Hopefully, this is not going to be a rough landing. I really hope, because we don't have the version of the drop base that has the 2 batteries with the proper weighing, or the even better one that has the gyroscope. So we really did the best we could and got what we could. So we're starting out with a really good drop pod, but it's still shy of being the best possible one you can get. It already looks like something's not fully working properly, or it's the fan on the outside is supposed to be depressurizing, but I think it's also trying to pressurize and depressurize. So it looks like we've got some issues there too. Hopefully that's what it is and not something being broken. That would be bad. Yeah. So maybe I should have waited a minute, because now we got to sit and wait. Well, I guess I should have just started talking now instead of then. But yeah, yeah, we can. Well, no, because we're live, so technically we can't. But yeah, well, it's a nice nice first stream, stream and work out the kinks from there. But yeah, so yeah. Well, yeah, we do have the mag boots, So to our knowledge, by the way, y'all, to our knowledge, no one has ever been here before, which is interesting because we have our beacon, our antenna beacon, whatever, is picking up a old base. What? Huh. Interesting. And obviously that identified signal is probably somewhere in space, so that's not, somewhere we're probably going to be going anytime soon. That might be a season 2 kind of thing. Then we have a little unknown signal down there that we're somehow. It might be that might be on the other side of the planet. Yeah, I think that's on the other side of the planet. Because 90 kilometers, that's pretty far away. Yeah, because that old base is 6 kilometers. Measuring thing that would be on the other side of the planet, given how the planet sizes work. So, yeah. Oh, there's one over there too. Huh. But yeah, so maybe we'll go to the old base by the end of the week. Maybe we'll do it today. It really just depends on how fast we progress. But yeah, and for those that play the game, yes, we do have progression off. Yes, we're starting with its wind turbine. I know that's kind of, some people are like, oh, that's a lot of stuff to start with. And we have some food in there. But the thing is, if you were to do this, you would come equipped. Like, and it's not cheap. Probably wouldn't be cheap to do this either. So you're going to have money. You're going to have some money. So like we have economy money set up. Now I don't think there's any economy bases on this, so we won't be able to go to any like place and buy like resources and stuff, which in my mind is realistic, and it makes it a little harder. But we're gonna have to get to space probably before we are able to do that. So yeah. Right now we probably could get out and use our our thrusters to manually come down, but I technically have to do the mag plates and stuff. And remember, we just have to set up the wind turbine system too. So let's try not to waste any of our hydrogen. It's a smarter idea. Probably not very far. I mean, our back left mag plate is about to touch, so like any second now. Yeah. And there's that. Now I'm going to do a little thing that we do in Space Engineers, which is slowly switch lock the mag plates until we're flat on the ground. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay, now we are fully switch locked to the ground, which eventually won't matter anyway because we'll be converted this back to a base like right now anyway. So yeah, okay, so convert to station. So now we can technically take down those mag plates and get going. So I'm going to set up my hotbar, get my tools out, and we're going to get going. Agreed. Start working on a rover and figuring out how we're going to do the ores, which we'll probably use the drill rigs or whatever. But yeah, the static drills, which are awesome. But yeah. At Fish Sports Cowboy says an old base. Could there be life there? Well, I mean, we'll see. The reading show that there was potentially small animal life, but which is surprising because it's not supposed to have life, but it's supposed to be an untouched world that hasn't. This was like right before, right after the single cell organism, kind of like after the fish, how fish came onto sea on ours. So yeah, speaking of fish, by the way. But yeah, so it shouldn't have any. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that's a wolf. What? Why is there wolves here? What? That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, wolves, not woof, wolves. Oh my gosh, it's a whole pack. I was not there. That is shocking. What is going on? Oh man. We can make some. I hope 10 magazines. 10 magazines? 12? I'll do 12. Queue up 12. Okay, that's shocking though, man. I did not think that there'd be wolves, let alone a whole actual pack of wolves. That's crazy. I'm just gonna grab 2. Back, yeah. That's how it was built. Because it's meant, because we will be dropped from a ship. So, yeah. No, you can pull them. You can pull it through the survival kit. It lets you do that. Technology. Technology. Man, there's so many. I have never in this game have I seen. Oh my god! I went through 2 clips already. Oh man, we're gonna need so much. Why am I'm trapped? Ah, it wouldn't let me jump or use my thruster. Oh boy, that is craziness. I have never had this happen. Yeah, we are. I did not think that this was going to be this crazy. They should be. Keep plowing. They're supposed to. Not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be super wolves. There we go. Yeah, they die. It's just like 8 bullets, which is definitely super. That's crazy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some defense early on, man. By the way, how much food do we have? All right, well, it sucks that we have to use these for meat. That's not exactly the great situation, but yeah. That's a good Mrs. Frozen Fish. That's a good question. What are they eating? That's a good question. Maybe they're herbivore. Maybe they have to be herbivores because they're on a planet that, you know, they ran off. We scared them off. Luckily we didn't have to kill them all off, and we scared most of them off. Because that's not a ideal thing to have to constantly kill. You know, things that can be converted into pets. Obviously not in this game, but you know, that isn't a mechanic. So yeah, I'm not going to show that. Come on, man. We can't show that. This is supposed to be more of a G/PG-13. Come on. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh boy, that was a bad jetpack. That could have been very bad with my jetpack right there. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting ready to lock this to the ground, like permanently lock this to the ground. So we're good to go there. I probably don't want to do it off this one because of the connector. So hold on. We apparently have some, but of course I probably am getting it from this. Agreed. 1,000 times agreed. How does that look? Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I have someone call. I'm so hot right now that I have someone messaging me. Oh, they can't. So for some reason they're saying they can't hear the other people talking. So we'll get that fixed by the next episode. But yeah, that sucks. But yeah, I'll have to figure out the system on OBS on how getting that to work. But yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. They're right. They're absolutely right back. We should have just. Oh man. Sadly, we're gonna have to. I'm already out of ammo. Great. Yeah. They're not doing any. Strangely, they're not doing any damage, which they're really. which is not how that should be working. But I mean, at least there's life? Question mark. Yeah. Uh, man, I wish y'all could hear Ike. It makes so much more sense why I'm laughing. Yeah, like I said. I placed blocks there because I'm trying to get to the stairs. Like, yeah. Uh, yeah, again, we're going to have to ramp up production and get literally, quote unquote, a better gun. Yeah, I mean, but it's the best we can do anyway. So, I mean, I can go into the configs eventually and go fix that. But yeah. So I'm getting a recommendation that when he makes a comment, why don't you tell us what his comment is and who he is? All right. So yeah, and just treat it like it's chat for now. I guess that works too. So Ike, who's helping me right over here, uh, he's basically saying, basically how we got the wolves on to work on this specific planet, because this was technically a planet we had to add. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the spawn. This is way too high. I'm gonna have to go into configs. I've never done that. Yeah. Yeah. So what he's saying is we're gonna need one. He was saying we're gonna have to get a turret because this is crazy. So headlong into combat when we weren't really trying to do this this much combat right off the bat. These guys were really only supposed to be like a meat source, like a food source, until we can get like a kelp farm and stuff going. But yeah, so this is not what we intended. Sorry for the trouble. Sorry y'all had to see having to see me pull the meat out of the bodies, but you know, like that's actually space engineers after this new update. So everyone's getting that now. So yeah. But what I will say, it does feel kind of cheaty how high they are. And they're supposed to be doing damage, so I don't know what's going on with the mod on that, but maybe the update affected, maybe the update, the Apex survival update, by the way, which is what we're technically, why it's called Apex Survival, for those that don't know. But yeah, so, yeah. So we'll have to go into the game configs, which is a whole lot of work, and fix the spawn rate for these, which is a whole lot of work, and I've never really done it before. So hopefully we can get that done, and hopefully next episode there won't be 20 every 3 seconds. So it could also be that they've been building up, because this was also our test world prior, which I really didn't wish I have to share that, but yeah, we were using this one as a test world. It was just going to be easier to run it again, which kind of spoils the story, but it is what it is. Just so you'll have an idea of why it's probably doing this, but yeah. Okay, now that we have a breather, we've had a breather. Let's start with, yeah. We're gonna put it outside instead. Yeah, and we're gonna put it outside. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me remove these mag plates so we get the resources from them. I've taken off two. I should have already taken off two, I think. Now I took off the third, and that's the fourth. Okay. And then these, we can technically turn these into what I put on the other side above the to connect it to the ground, just so it looks a little more cohesive. Yeah. 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 Have like a little ramp, so that's not completely like a half ramp or something, half block, so that way a rover can pull up to it. Yeah. Yeah. How do I have full blocks? Why do I have full blocks? Well, they can't get on. Oh, they can't go on grids unless there's a ramp. You're getting damaged? All right, hold on. I think something's up. Let me check. Sorry, all. Give me 1 second. So he's basically, he was getting attacked by the wolves, for those that can't hear him. Yeah. I can't close the door. I'm in the seat. Oh, how'd they get up? It won't let me. Not intentionally, because the gun damages the blocks. You didn't see that. Okay, hold on, y'all. This is really not what was supposed to happen. Wrong one. No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake on the setup, but the one setup that makes it so we can set stuff up without having to waste resources. Yeah. 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 It's embarrassing. We can't remove these until they despawn, which sucks. Caps lock. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I wasn't wanting to shoot inside. How are they getting up? Oh man. Oh, they've clipped through the thing. They've clipped through the clipping through the blocks. Help! Pull the bullet. Pull the gun out of the inventory. That's so. He said we're gonna have a barbecue later. That's so rough. Oh man. And no pun. By the way, no pun intended on rough. They just keep. They're just like you take out one. They run. A few run away. And they come. The ones that run away come back with another 20. Okay, I haven't even had time to put it up. We need a turret, and I need to go into the configs and fix this, because that's not how that's supposed to be. When it wasn't like that in the test, so that's really annoying. That I did this morning. Yeah. It is fun, that's true. Yeah. A lot. So he said he just woke. So Mr. Ralph just woke up from his medically induced coma nap thing, since he couldn't be in the cryopod, and I couldn't be in the cryopod because Ike was in the cryopod. So we went economic. It's supposed to be a 1-person ship, but we economically could only afford to pull out a 1-person ship when they had others. But yeah. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. All right, the pit's over here. We can just keep going under this for right now. Yeah, me too. By the way, for those that are watching me play the game, I hope that the sounds of me drilling is low enough. I have a mod to specifically make it so that they're not all that loud. But I really do hope that it's not loud at all. I mean, it doesn't sound too loud right now, but again, I'm not in the stream itself, so I can't really tell. All right. Oh, and if if you're wondering why I'm not actually picking up the stone that I mine, I have auto pickup on, auto pickup mod on as well to make it easier, and so you're not hearing a million like. So watch when I get my inventory full, you're going to hear why I intentionally have auto pickup on. So that way it doesn't, and inventory times 10. So that way y'all don't get bothered by the inventory full lady too much. I'm gonna get it. Just do it once so people know, and then we're never gonna hear it again on this because, yeah. So if you I don't know if you heard that, but it said inventory full. That's what we're trying to avoid with the mod. Hopefully that helps. I have a few. I died trying to reload. Oh boy. Yeah, they're spawning way too quickly. It needs to be like every. It cannot be that often. It should not be that often. You're probably gonna have to make it. And I'm trying to get my stuff. Ugh. Well, multiple deaths are a part of space engineers. So. So I say we maybe wait on the wolves. Or figure out some way to make this not this severe. It was either that or die. So yeah, what do you say we turn off the wolves for right now? This is too hard. I know we're breaking character, but oh, you don't hear any drilling? Fishfort says I don't think I hear any drilling. Well, that's very reassuring. That means I have the volume set up so well that there's like not much in-game sound, which is preferred because it can get pretty annoying. Y'all cover me when I'm going out to the body because there's good stone. There's stone I need to recover on this, and tools. Yeah. I can't get to my gun quick enough. I couldn't get to my gun quick enough. What was I supposed to do? Ugh. All right. Oh, there's so many that I just can't walk over it. And I can't get up the stairs because of the bodies. Oh boy. What's that? Oh, okay. Survival kits is. I put everything I got that I have back in the thing so we can figure everything out. So y'all, I am turning our meat into minimal mints. It's part of a mod. So let's put that at the front so we have food, even though we do technically have food. It's just at the it's just in the survival. It's in the connector, I think. Yeah, that's our only real storage we have. Yeah, do it while I'm not looking, so I don't, so people don't see the gruesome warfare. I'm gonna look up just so y'all don't see it on stream, because I know for some it's traumatizing, so it might be traumatizing. Let's just call it. Let's try not to call it. I'm thinking about this. We probably shouldn't call it mammal meat, even though that's its name. That might not do well. Even though it's been perfectly fine for other streamers. They just don't call it. They just don't give it a name. They just don't say anything when they get it. So I think that's probably what we should do. We also probably shouldn't be grinding the bodies down when I'm in camera range, especially when I'm in camera range. So that will probably hurt my algorithm, as they call it, as the kids call it. Yeah. I probably just aged myself older to be older than I am, but oh well. there's the one behind you. Do you see that one? Calcera's old base. We're probably going to go to that one, but let's make our base a little bit more secure first. And we probably need to make a rover to get there. We probably should make a rover. Get off of the get off the ground, guys. We need to go up. Oh boy. We need to build turret. We need to switch and start building. We need to prioritize turret next. It needs to be the next big thing. Yeah. Well, we don't want them to go out and get more, right? Because the howl doesn't the howl in real life or something like attract more? So let's just say that that's the case in game, and that's why there's so many. There's just a constant horde, and maybe part of the reason why there's so many is that Calcera base that just won't turn off. Maybe there's a reason why, and maybe that's what that is. That's what that is, you know? Maybe that has some reason. There's a reason why, or we'll find some kind of information of why there's life on this planet when there shouldn't be. It is. It really is. Especially with how many there are. Even if someone did land here, they shouldn't be breeding this fast. My gosh. It's like they're just being pumped out of a. They're just like they're being like printed off of a cloning machine or something. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I sure hope not, because that would not be G rated whatsoever. G or P, but probably PG is probably a better aim. PG is probably a better aim now. It's probably too late to aim for anything else. Yeah. And I'm going to start micromanaging the build planner stuff so that it's not, backtracked by 100 different levels of stuff, Okay, we're going to be pretty set on food for a very long time. So I think tonight on the stream, once we once we get going and it turns to day, or we might not be able to turn to day by the time we go there. We might just have to make a rover and what is that called? Speed race our spacey selves on over there, wherever it is, because we need to stop these wolves from coming. We need to get a little bit of a respite. So that we might be doing that soon. So let's get these assemblers up as fast as we can. Specifically the assembler, not like don't even focus on the refinery, just get the assembler for right now. Because we need the assembler more than we need the refinery right now. We don't even have specialty ores, yet. So with specific hard ores, but yeah. And if we do it this way, we'll get the assembler up quick. And then we can have the assembler work on this. The assembler work on the refinery. But yeah, so this is... I don't know why I had such a massive build planner. I haven't even clicked anything. Weird. All right. Just computers. So push computers to the front, and we should be good. And then we need to build a. After we get the assembler, we need to build a conveyor to get to this somehow. Sorry, I know I might be pushing, but like I did not anticipate us to be rushed this hard. So, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying. I got some. You're right in front of it. I can't hit it. You're right in front of it. I got a shot. Yeah, we gotta get them. We gotta get them to come spawn lower. That's gonna be too hard. Yeah, I mean, I have. All right. Now let's start working on the way connecting it to the base. Ye. But ye. Uh. Hmm. Just for those of you that don't know, I'm building a. They're going to put a T junction here instead of the C junction, which is what I'm building up right now. Because if we do it this way, we have two outlets here, and then we're gonna have a block here. That way, if we need to ever channel something out and put here or whatever, we can. For those that don't know. I really, we got that, those connectors, pulling stuff out of the connectors really sucks. Hey, I'm removing the bed because we can't get to the inventory unless we go to the survival kit. So, which is why y'all aren't be able to pull anything. No, we're still having issues pulling things, no matter which one we pull from. So, all right. What's up? The refinery is about to be built up. Cool. Yep, that's the plan. And by the way, let's start building our rovers with side connectors, because when we were in the test world, me and Ralph found out that it's actually, when doing the static drills, it's easier to pull up and connect via to the right. So that way we waste less resources on the pull-up system to grab and go on it. So let's try to make the connectors on the right side of the ship, right or left side of the ship, so you can just drive up to it, pull it, and go. But yeah, it goes quick. Like time, it goes quick when you're having fun. I know you're not supposed to do this. I know you're supposed to leave things that are already welded, but we need more floor. So, and after we get everything, all those connected, uh, who has the most hydrogen, by the way, left? How much do you have? So Ike has 29 for those that can't hear him. And Ralph, what about you? I have the most because I have 92 hydrogen right now. So I guess I will be doing uh, the wind turbine, the 5-top wind turbine system. And for those that don't know, wind, because of nighttime, wind is the most stable energy. So in Space Engineers, because there's no oil. If there was oil, it might be a different story, but sadly for people who, yeah, and all that jazz. But yeah, and for those that don't know, I'm making like a little driveway that we could just pull in, pull out, so it's easier to drop stuff off. Eventually, we'll have a garage and all the works, but right now we're just going to need to funnel resources. Our base is mostly just going to be to process resources and log off, pretty much. I'm good. I'm so glad I have 19 magazines left. It's all in the connect. By the way, all the ammo's in the connector. So no, there still should be another 30 in there. There was 30 left when I did this. I've gotten really good on the PvP server. Has made me really good at aiming. Well, I'm the only one that's fought anybody technically, isn't that? Yeah, I have. Other than Kari getting hit by the guy who was almost got kicked out of the server by messing with Kari. Ran her over with a drill ship when we weren't even trying to PvP just at that point. Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. We don't need this layer right now. By the way, everyone who's tuning in live on YouTube, how are y'all liking the stream so far? Any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, constructive criticism? We'll take it. We could always use it. Go ahead. I'll be doing that. So once you come out, I'll go do that too because I'm on 63 health. So, or whoever's the lowest should always be the first one to heal. If I'm being honest, it's crazy that we're having to run this tight right now, but it is what it is. I guess so. Yeah. The one that's flashing, or if you can get it and come back without getting yourself killed by the wolves or the guns that are probably on that one if it's a hostile one. By the way, there shouldn't be anything but us. It's shocking that there's other people already here. Well, I mean, yep. Well, I told you if you think you're not going to die from the wolves, but you know, I mean, we're surviving this together, so we're going to have to do whatever the heck we can. Thank goodness for the cloning machine, the cloning abilities on the survival kit. Technically, is that way a good way to describe respawn on this? I can't think of a better way. Yeah, I think that works for yeah. Uh, yeah, but not that we necessarily need a refinery right away, but it does. All right, so watch my back. I'm gonna take this row down because we don't need it yet. We need the plates more than we need the coming through. Ralph, if you can go step back a little bit, I don't want to accidentally grind you. You know what's that? Refinery's working. All right. Can we get this wolf body removed so I can place two blocks there? Ugh. Okay. Well. Yeah. So, by the way, what? So y'all Kari said I was asking if can we get this body removed? But it turns out the wolves in this game, you have to wait for them to despawn and take the meat out of them, especially because they're a mod, because they don't naturally spawn on anything but the actual like respawn of the Earth-like. Even though this is the Earth-like that I set off, which is very hinky, but it is what it is. But yeah, so we have to either wait till they respawn or do enough damage to them to make them despawn, or take the items out of them and all the other two. So I'm really hoping we don't have to grind it down because that's not exactly super YouTube. It's not going to make YouTube super happy, but it is what it is, I guess. There's still meat in this one right here. There shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's fine. We're not building those places yet. Oh, great. There is, dude. Oh, and by the way, keep in mind the wolf sounds are supposed to be are amplified, so sometimes it may sound like 20, but it's only 10, which isn't much of a much difference. But when you're fighting that many, but yeah, turrets next. So someone work on the turret. I'll start work on the uh whatever the heck it's called. I'll work on the whatever the wind turbine. Okay. So yeah. No, it's already coming up here because I've already got it. I don't know how many this is going to end up being, but I hope this is the right number. I don't have a whole lot of hydrogen, and I don't want to waste all of it on my first way up. Oh crap! I turned Oh, for a second there, I accidentally turned off dampeners. So for a second there, I thought I was going to fall to my doom. Oh man. Okay, the first wind turbine is back up on top. Wish me luck. If you're watching me live, wish me luck. I'm about to jump, and hopefully my thrusters will catch me in time, because I don't want to waste. Oh, thank goodness, that was Fright Fest right there. I should have waited to jump. Oh well. I'm so glad I'm doing this with two other people, guys. I don't think I could, especially with these wolves. I don't think I could have done this without, two other people. I could have, but it would have been the hardest thing I think I've ever done in a video game, to be completely honest. I hope I have enough parts to carry everything. I probably don't, but hey, even if we get one more off, that's two more off. One or two more off, that's successful. Okay, I just need, for these two more wind turbines, I just need 14 and 24 girders. So that means I need 38 more girders. So if y'all could see if we already have that in there. If not, could you queue them up? All right. And then two more wind turbines worth of stuff too as well. But yeah. Not that those are the biggest rush, but hopefully I can get this up before I fall to my doom. Yee. All good. All right. Oh shit, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh boy. My first curse word on stream. Oh no. That's not good. Who has the next amount of hydrogen? Because now I'm out. And I didn't die, so. Ralph? Yeah, but that's a I could. I'm at everything else is at full, including my food. Okay. Ugh, all right. Self-sacrifice, y'all. I don't suggest it, and if you're thinking about suicide, please call the suicide hotline. That is not a joke. I want to make sure that is said because there is a lot of death in this, and I want to make sure we're covered and you're covered. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about that, please call the suicide hotline. Please. It's much better than dying. Trust me. There's much more to live for. But yeah. Anyway, on the greener pastures. My bad. That was a little dark. My bad. Oh no. I'm. I can't wait until we find hydrogen and make a hydrogen engine or hydrogen tank or whatever, so we don't have to die just to get more temporary hydrogen. Which honestly is bad for lore because you shouldn't spawn with hydrogen. So what did I grab? Did I not even grab anything? Do we not have any? Did I not pick up any girders? Huh. So right now they're out. For those that can't hear them, which we're gonna get fixed by the next stream. I promise. They're currently fighting the wolves out there, and they're really struggling. So they're making a lot of combat noises because they have to, because that's that much of a struggle. So I wish y'all could hear it because it's adding a lot of entertainment value. But oh well. Come on, girders. Let's get these girders filled so I can finish this. I would say yes. I would say yes. By the way, they're wondering if we should just go find some magnesium somewhere. I say yes because I think the risk is worth it, guys. We can't keep wasting. We need better items. We need better weapons, and we need a turret. So yes, yeah. Once we get the stuff set up, we're gonna have to start putting on a turret on each four corners of the base. Honestly, with how bad this is, um, yeah. Just before you go, go heal up. Go heal up before you go. Whose body is this? Oh, someone dropped their backpack with a bunch of stuff on it. I'm gonna put that back in the old boy. Oh, it's a lot. A lot of pistols and a lot of everything. Where did the girders I just have go? Where they get? Oh, they got stored in a different into the lab vat. We have so much needs. We're storing stuff into the lab vat right now, guys. Which, by the way, y'all, for those that don't know, in Space Engineers, they released a recent update, part of the Apex Survival. I think it was like right before it or something, where it released a new cryopod. So it's basically a cryopod. It's called the lab vat. So whenever you hear me say lab vat, just think cryopod, like the chamber they freeze you in when you're traveling into space, so you don't age, but time moves around you. That thing. Um, um, okay. So by the way, guys, by the way, the wind turbines are fully up. So we have 5 wind turbines. We're set on power for a good chunk of time. Now, whoever's not getting magnesium or getting ore, or getting whatever we need to get, let's start working. Let's start moving this connector out next. Um, and building up a rover to go pick. We're going to use with the static drills to pick up ores. So that connector, we're just going to have to stay there probably. So should we do it off of the conveyor and have it be a hinge connector? That's what I'm thinking. And it's going to cover us if we do. It's going to cover us forever if we do the hinge, you know? And it gave me the small hinge, not the... And it won't let me switch. And crap. Not what I planned. Stop what you're doing and aim. Bye. You're welcome. Got that one for you. They're running off towards you, Ike, so... I'm going to draw them off to save you so you don't get... Hey, whatever you do, make sure you have enough room to pick up the meat on the wolf meat on the way back. Or the random animals that we don't know what these are on the way back. All right. Yeah, again, we have to say we have to work our way up to that too. So, by the way, but again, we won't be doing that because we'll have the static drill by that time, way before that. So, yeah, yeah, we just need one. We just need one. I think it's like a few metal grids, and we'll never need, you know, to upgrade our drills. So, because we'll never need a drill ever again. What's that? Yeah, but I think that there's also, if I read the measurements right, there should be in some of the grassy areas black spots that show that there's ore, and they said on the thing that there's ore deposits of ice. It's so concentrated ice that there's ore deposits of it. And even there was a survey that an AI survey that they did, AI with an AI drone that they drilled into the ground. And this is something I heard. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I would bet it's true, especially since it's an old base. That if we drill into the ground, if we drill into the ground where we see ice on our radar, we should be able to get some heavily concentrated ice, which turns into hydrogen at a really strange space engineer's way and rate. But somehow water, which makes hydrogen and oxygen, also refines into some crazy propulsion that gets you off into space, which isn't 100% because you would still need rocket fuel to light it. So it's very strange. But hey, we'll take it. If you're gonna go to one of the white signals, the no non-owned or owned by friend or neutrals, if you go to any of those, go to the Calcera base. That's probably the one we should be going to first. Outside of the unknown signals, if they're not like on the other side of the planet, which happened when we were coming down. I was like, why is there an unknown signal on the other side of the planet? How on earth are we gonna go get that? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we are not in a place to do that. We might be eventually to do that, but you would almost need a warp drive to go that far. So jump drive technically is what they're called in this game. But sup, hey Kari. Yeah, we were getting that information. Do I need to go hop off, attempt go and do something and go fix that? Okay. Game audio. So sources, and then what? Game audio. Right click that. And that is filters or properties. Okay. Yes, it says it. It's just not adding the audio. It needs to add Discord. It's the Discord that's not working because I'm talking with them over Discord. Neither of those are coming through. Well, it shows it on this add from currently active sessions, and it shows it. So, do I just need to re-add it again? And just trick every track? Right click. So Discord says active, game says active, and my headset mic says active. And then the tracks, and then all of the tracks are check marked on all of them. Do we know it could be wrong? By the way, for those that are not able to hear them until we can get it up, they're heading over to the unknown signal, I believe. So yeah. All right. Hey, Kari, any fix? Uh, how do I show? I and that won't show it on the OBS. I shouldn't. Okay. All right, there you go. Oh, there you go, Kari. Close. It said right there. Oh.
No. Look at the word below. Add. Okay.
Yeah.
And now do the same for game. You never actually add
It's a big one, by the way.
Oh, I thought that's what that
Okay.
was. That's weird. Okay.
Ooh, we can use it for the rover.
Properties.
Ooh.
Add
A little
extra.
nickel.
Yeah, click
Nice.
these. Click that. And then okay.
Let's press the
Oh, there's
button.
nothing.
Okay, let's
did you
grind it
pick?
down.
Is it working now?
Grinding it down.
A bunch of nickel in there and some modular components for the order detector.
Yeah, it's working now.
All right. Should I leave my stream up so you can check it, Kari?
No.
No. Okay. On the well, stream on Discord, by the way, for those that don't know. Yeah. Okay. So, by the way, I guess we've got a spoiler for who's going to be joining later on. Everybody say hi.
I can't grind this, can you? Cool.
Yeah,
Nice,
that's Kari. She's
nice.
going to be helping us down the road on the story. Hold on, I think we'll do one more thing.
Technical
Something's a little too big.
Run, fly,
My
Ralph,
side. Okay,
fly.
there it goes. Fixed.
Fly.
Much faster.
So while they're
I'll be
doing
right
that, y'all can y'all hear them, by the way? Everyone can hear them, right? Right? Everyone in chat, y'all can hear them? If anybody's still watching?
I know you saw that one.
You saw that? You almost crashed into the
I will.
freaking
Either
base,
way.
man.
Oh, that was real.
What the
So
heck, man?
that's solved.
Okay, let's put a meter there, too.
So we got magnesium now, right?
Yeah, we have some, yeah.
Alright. Some is fine. If someone wants to work on the turrets, I'm going to start working on the connector to build a ship off of, a rover off of.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we need to move the connector with a hinge or piston or whatever.
Yeah, so we're going to put a hinge on this conveyor just because it's already there. Or because I don't really want to have to grind down this T, you know?
Yeah, cool.
Here we go.
Fine.
No, leave that there because it's holding all of our storage, by the way.
Hey, watch out. Watch out.
Half of our storage. So don't grind down the
Sorry.
connector.
I'm gonna need you to get off that real quick. So I can place the turret. Oh, hold on. I think that's all of it.
Wolves,
I'm
wolves,
getting attacked.
I know, hold
Run.
on. Here we go.
Do we have bullets for it, actually?
We also don't have metal grids yet, so we might be able to pull. We could probably pull them off some things.
Can somebody help me?
What do you
I
need?
baited them all.
Oh,
Follow
God.
the leader, follow the leader.
I don't have any bullets. Why do I have no bullets?
Follow the leader,
We
follow the leader.
should probably make this an interior turret. I'm also out of ammo, by the way.
I will keep running.
I'm gonna need-
Don't shoot me, Ralph, this time.
I try not to. Oh, this one's getting me. We're doing some figure eights over here or something?
I'm about to die, by the way.
I know, I'm sorry you're gonna end up dying.
Let me heal myself, and I'll come right back out there.
I'm dead. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. 3 health, 4 health. One more bite, I'm dead. I'm out of ammo.
I'm trying to cover you.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
There we go. Got him. He's on the run.
Okay. Yeah. Get him.
Take him so he doesn't spawn auto spawn more.
Just to kill him or don't kill him?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
We need to let them stop spawning so much.
You know
I
what
got
we
him.
should
Need a
have?
breather.
There should be a mod for like auto picking meat from animals. You know,
Yeah,
like quality of life. It would be really nice.
yeah. But again, this is a mod. They're not expecting these supposed to spawn, so we have to go into the actual configs and change some settings just to make it work properly. So
Yeah, this is nuts, by the way. How many
yeah,
wolves?
because this is so high, we
time.
might need to do 2 hinges. By the way.
Thank you for the backup, Ralph.
Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem. Not a problem.
I get some more ammo blocks over here. Then we should good to go. Let me
Thank
hit
you,
you
Kari.
real quick.
Incoming.
By the way,
Sorry?
anybody who's watching the stream, make sure you go follow Kari, and any of the other people and all the other people that are playing in the game.
Oh,
Follow, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, whatever works for y'all. But yeah,
let's see.
build a dog fence around the fence. Kari says
Oh yeah.
that's a good idea.
Sorry. Dog fence.
A fence
I
so
know
the
what you
dogs
mean.
can't get through.
Oh,
The railing.
like a railing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Working on that right now.
The only thing is, this is also going to be a ramp to get up here, so don't put the
We'll have to take care of it.
don't put the ramp leading up to the basic assembly and refinery, and then this area won't be covered because we need it to be able to drive up it. Yeah.
Oh, I did it wrong. Shoot. Then 1 second. We need the.
Crazy.
There you go.
Hey, are we at an hour?
You do I don't know. Oh, you do the other side, Ralph?
8:32
I'm working on it right
or
now.
7:32, 7:33 actually, to 8:47. Oh, we're over an hour.
Cool.
Joe, we want to. Well, we need to build a bed
it to you,
anyway
man?
for So let's build the bed, and you want to wrap the? Well, guys, want to wrap this up? Wrap this one up.
It's all up to you.
Up to you.
Let's see how the hour 1 does. You know, we're gonna go from there. So, Ralph, we're gonna have to build you a bed because I had to somewhere different because we couldn't get to the survival kit very well.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll have to fix that. It's so weird because having 2 screens sometimes.
You will get used to it. It's,
Alright, I'm putting
Nice.
up the fence right now.
All right, I'll build you a bed or whatever the heck I can put down. That would
There
be
you go.
logical for you to be in. Yeah.
It's just, I didn't weld it all up because I didn't want to waste the resources for it.
Yeah.
So,
same.
I got enough over there. But on the back side of the staircase, there is no fence. I mean, I could put one, but just in case we had to run over here, I didn't want to put one.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe we can do it for now until we have to rover.
yeah, you're right. Let's
Like
do
just
that.
put them down. Just put them down. We can always weld them down again. Or grind them down. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
And
Yeah, I done it. Oh, sorry. Probably because of the stairs, you can't put one there.
nope, diagonal.
Wolves,
There you go.
wolves coming. Wolves coming.
Let's see how it
Hey,
fares out.
guys, don't worry about the wolves. Well, actually, yeah, well, never mind, because we don't want them to be there when we come back.
Ah!
So yeah.
Smoke. What you did, man?
Craziness.
Let me get next to you. Let's go. Oh. Come on, just.
No one knows who this is
are you okay?
for. We're gonna forget that I
Okay,
already
Ralph?
spoiled that by accident.
Oh. I don't have Ralph anymore.
I'm over here.
Okay, got him.
I'm re-welding all this back up since I shot it.
Okay, all 4 beds are up. So we have all 4. We have 4 beds. All 4 beds are up. 1 for Kari when she joins us. And we still have the lab vat that can be used for healing and you know, cryo sleep, I guess. And then we have the still have the control seat. So we have the ability to have 6 on. We won't be having 6 on, I don't think. That wasn't my original plan. But who knows? We might have to call for more reinforcements.
Maybe
especially with these wolves being crazy, and if we do encounter something that is in this universe, spiders. Hopefully we won't have giant spiders, but we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a bed so I don't have to be in a dang control seat.
I got you. Hey, check this out. So we've got, I got clang crunchies for me. Apparently we got,
Oh
Kari.
yeah, that's the so I was looking at that. Apparently, the cargo guy who was in charge of making sure we had everything we purchased, I guess ended up slipping us some food. So, yeah. But let's save those obviously until we actually like absolutely need them, because those are like the specialty ones that give you like extra effects and stuff. So like maybe we'll do that like before we take out one of these crazy weird wild bases that somehow are here. And yeah.
I'm okay with that.
What's up?
I said I am perfectly okay with that. Did you want any of these minced meat packets?
We should be good. I'll probably just be eating out of like taking the food out and eating it that way. For right now.
Okay. Is some minced meat.
There's now 200 meat in there, so
There should be. You have to.
can have our,
so when you click into here, remove what it says, and there should be rolled down the bottom. Yeah, we have 193 meat in the connector.
Yeah.
So it's just all in the connector. Oh wait, did I just see correctly? Is that fruit seeds?
Yes.
Yeah.
know, maybe,
What?
yeah.
Oh my! I guess we're gonna be able to build a fruit farm. Yeah. Cool.
yeah.
Alright guys, let's I think it's time we rested our weary heads. Oh yeah, I love this. Is gonna be good. Oh, by the way, can we put the railing here instead of out here when we come back on? When we wake up from our rest, because this is supposed to be our ramp up to park the cars and stuff. But like right now it's fine. Okay. But like when we come back in, yeah.
Copy.
All right. Well, for those of you that were watching, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to leave us some constructive criticism. We'll check and figure things out as we go. We're doing our best to survive this quite hostile, which was not really what we were told. Kind of planet. It is a beautiful planet, from what I've heard, but we ended up landing on these lava flats, which pretty cool that somehow we're able to walk on them. Maybe the surface is just cool enough, or maybe it's rocky enough and those are just lava coming down through crevices off from the mountains. Maybe that's just not, you know, maybe the rock itself right there isn't lava-y, and that is, you know, who knows. But yeah, so pretty successful stream, I'd say, for a first stream ever for me. Very glad to be a part of the community I have that makes me be able to find these two fellas to play with. And thanks to Kari for having me help getting this set up. And even though it was a bit of a struggle, I greatly appreciate it. She had something come up that made it so she couldn't help me set up the stuff right before the stream, which is understandable. We all have work lives, we all have this and we all have that. I understand, it's so cool. And thank you all for being patient, streamers and all that, and everyone who's watching. You know, sorry it's been a little bit hectic. Got some wolves coming up right here. They're just gonna be never ending, man. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully there'll be more episodes, and hopefully we'll have more watchers, and you know, hopefully this will grow into something that, you know, everybody starts to like. And you know, if y'all want to see less wolf deaths, and we'll figure out, we'll see what we can do, and maybe we'll turn down the spawn of that in the back end, and make it a little fun for y'all. Yeah. Ike and Ralph, y'all have anything to add or say?
Nope. Just Getting the happy dance on.
Yeah.
Just getting the happy dance on.
Ike? How about you? Anything? Nothing? I'll take that head jostle as a nothing. Alright, so let's all take a nap, even though it's gonna be pretty hard to, but I guess we better try. Yeah, let's try, because that's tomorrow's problem.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. I will see all the people watching tomorrow. It will be at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Central Standard Time. That is Texas time, Dallas time. And those of you from the Prestige Reaper server, as he calls it, Reaper Standard Time. But yeah, so feel free to come join us tomorrow at 7 and yeah, stay a while. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed and see y'all tomorrow.
Later, guys.